Christy, and I'm here in this community today on this beautiful June 1st morning. My customers are closing tomorrow. They're not in town, so I am going to walk through. Right after the spiffy opening. Right after the spiffy opening. Right after the spiffy opening. So you're looking at the house for the very first time.
It is exceeding expectation at the moment.
Wonderful. I'm Realtor Victor Naraki with one of my buyers, Darlene, and she just bought a house near Disney World, and now she can go on the Jungle Cruise anytime she wants, 100 times a year. Same jokes, but 100 times a year. Well, where's everybody watching from? Leave a little comment. Part of the historic Winter Garden, and right after this spiffy opening. Hey! Well, I am at my home right now, doing the live stream from here, because I have two reasons. One, I have an event coming up later today where I have to run out in like an hour and a half. And the other reason is the reception cell phones in that area is kind of iffy. So whenever I do live streams from that community, it's going to get better. They'll put up a cell tower soon. I mean, right around the corner, it's excellent. It's probably the best. So, so I thought I would do this live from here, and we'd talk about this fantastic community. And let's see. I'm going to talk about this community is called Waterleigh. It is in Horizon West section of Disney World. It is immediately west of Coronado Springs area. Okay. So you're about anyone in Horizon West is going to be 10 to 15 minutes from Disney World. The entrance of the community is 10 to 15 minutes, and some are a little less. So, yeah. So we do get bad reception out there. So I'm going to play some tapes. I'm going to talk about the community. I have about 6 key selling points that are for the community. But let me first show you where exactly it is. Okay, so share screen, window. There we go. There we are. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is Waterleigh. Now, there are 2 sections of Waterleigh. There's the phase 1, and then there's phase 2 where they're still new construction. So everything in phase 1 is about 4 or 5 years old, maybe a little older, which is fine as long as it's not, falling apart. But the brand new ones are in this second phase, and I'm going to go through exactly where it's located. So if you see here, now I see, oh, good. You could see This is where you drive in, and we're going to talk about this section in a little bit. But you drive in here, and if you look at this, look at what you're looking at here with all these Hickory Nut Lake ponds. So a lot of these homes have some fantastic views. And if you don't have a great view from your house, the community has a great view. So we're going to go down. So if you were to drive out here, Waterway Passage, okay, and continue going straight, just cross this, there's a traffic light there now, onto Hartsog Road. Now you go down Hartsog. First thing you run into is this shopping plaza, which I'll probably talk about. I did a little video of recently. In fact, let me play that. Let me play that because I like that. Just show you exactly what's in there. It's really got some great stuff. So you got, that's the way to Disney World. There's Pyology. I'd pass by that. Starbucks, Target, and only half of the stores have opened up. And there's PDQ. I go there once a week, and a Wendy's. Okay, so there it is right there on the map. But look at this. So now you make a left turn onto Western Way. This is where the sign that you're entering Disney is located, around this area. And then your next turn is right to go to Animal Kingdom, left to go to the other parks. I think that you can't be much closer than that. There's one or two that are, but you can't be much closer than that. So that's where it's located. I'm going to show one of my videos from one of my favorite models, which is the Clearden model. Let me see, where's that video? Yikes. I'm Realtor Victor Naraki. I'm here at the Clearden model, and we'll take a look inside right after this spiffy opening. And this is the Clearden model with the elevation that includes a balcony. And this home has 2,500 square feet. It's 4 bedrooms, and you can get it without the balcony too. It's 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and 2-car garage. I love when houses have a front porch like this. This is a good sized front porch because you can really sit down. And we're going to step inside. And this model has a terrific feature that it has a full bedroom, okay, with ensuite bath. And that's a queen size bed there. So that's a good size. And there's me again. Hello. I'm not crazy about the fact that they put a tub on the first floor. And this builder, what they do is they have that should be a walk-in, just in case grandma's going to use the house. You want to hear grandma's. And when I say options, I mean cabinets, countertops for the kitchen and bath. And those packages, when they're bought together, help reduce the price point. And over here, you have a great drop zone as you come in from the garage. Excellent cabinetry there for the dining area. A large covered lanai. And there's your living room. And that takes care of the first floor. So now let's go up to the second floor of this 2-story home. And here we are on the second floor. Now, as I said, this home features a balcony, but some of the elevations, which means the front of the home, don't include that. That's your choice. Here's a great loft space, which they've set up to show as a TV or study area. Probably not a good thing to have a TV in the study area, but hey. And here we go. It's the first bedroom. This is a good-sized bedroom. That's a twin-sized bed, but with a twin, you have plenty of room for a desk. Then in this, here is the full-size adjacent bath with a tub, dual vanities. Then this bedroom here, that's a queen-size bed. I love the wainscoting that they put in here for display. And a nice size walk-in closet. And then here is a king-size owner's suite. 3 windows, I like that. And let's go into the master bath. So again, we have dual vanities, 2 closets, one for linens, one for a regular closet, step-in shower, lavatory, and a good size walk-in closet. It's about 10 feet across. You could put extra shelving in here and really make use of this space. Anyway, this is this model. Let's go out again. I want to go out to the balcony because I love the balcony on here. This community is about 10 minutes from Disney World. I want to point out where it is. It's got great community features, including lawn care, so they take care of your lawn, and they have a terrific, well-equipped resort-style pool. But you're right near Disney World. Disney World is exactly that way. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching today. Oh, I'm gonna go back to the brand. Okay, yes, we've got a good question. Considering a move in 5 years to Florida, close to Disney, is Davenport my best option as a single person? Well, it depends if you're getting what's best for you is not what's best for me. So there are a lot of things to consider with Davenport's going to give you a little bit more cost-effective home than Claremont or Winter Garden. So you could get in there in an entry-level home in the mid-3s now, in a nice community. So if you go with a condo, a lot of the condos in Davenport allow for short-term rental. Well, what does that mean? That means you got a lot of great features, but you also have really higher HOA fees. My favorite place for a single person would be a 2-bedroom home in Windermere, a condo in the lakeside area. You'd be 5 minutes to Disney World. So, but there's you know what? 5 years, everything changes. Something may, come up that is a better opportunity. Um, there's some great over 55s, um, in, uh, Claremont, which will have a great connection to Disney World, but when that connection road gets through, which will be in 2, 3 years, when that connection road gets through, I don't like to say the prices are gonna go up, but y why wouldn't they? I mean, honestly, it's certainly gonna be near the you know. So, okay, so next questions. The children love the parks. Yep, Alyssa and Neil live in this community, so they know. Yeah, so lawn care is included. Okay, you're looking to move in next year. S- Trish, start looking now. Get an idea of what your prices are because the worst thing is for people to get excited about an individual community. Now, in this video and in the link, there in the description, there is a link to give you some idea of what the exact pricings are of these homes. Okay. Yeah, you know what, Chris? Always take a couple of days or I'm sorry, a couple of minutes every month just to look so you get an idea. But I'm telling you, you do not want to be in certain communities and the agents don't know and they don't read the HOA docs that Davenport is filled with 50% of the communities there are going to have short-term rental. That is not a great place to live long term. Okay, there's not a lot of tutus, but I'm sure you can find it. Okay, excellent. So yeah, um, you could be close to, there's other areas that you could look at too. If he's going to be traveling to Colorado, he may need to be near the airport, but we're only 45 minutes from the airport here. Okay, so I'm going to go through now my top reasons that I like Waterleigh, because if you saw, I said it's my favorite community, and it truly is. I've sold about, I think, 5 homes entirely in Waterleigh. I've and it's the same builder as the other community that I've sold 11 homes in. So they are an inventory builder for the most part. What that means is they are going to decide your colors and everything. They're going to pull the permit before you've put a contract down. So they decide on this lot, we're building a Clearden, and it's going to have this color scheme inside, and they say go. The benefit to you is the permit has already been pulled. So you're not sitting there waiting for 3 months for the permit to be pulled. Um, Now, there are other builders that do the custom builders, and we could talk about that. But an inventory builder from from my experience, people have been going, okay, I like these colors, you know. So that's something to think about. That is an inventory builder. You'll be in the maximum amount of time is 6 months. Plus, the price is more solid. It's a more solid price when you're told the price of the home when it's an inventory builder. Let's see. Um, Tressa, who lives in the community, loves her home and neighborhood, and they have a cleared in model. Yes, this is DR Horton. We're going to get into that in a second. Well, Trish, if you don't mind an over 55, you may look at one of the villas in Palms at Serenoa. And here is Neil.
Hey, Victor.
Neil is
So
Neil.
you're talking about,
If you
yes,
get in
yes.
an accident, you don't
I don't know you.
Yeah,
Well, just so
I
the
ain't never
folks
heard nothing.
know, we're literally driving right now. We're in Waterleigh, and we're heading to the French Quarter to meet some friends.
I
So this
love
is how
French
simple it
Quarter.
is. Yes. It's a simple trip. You get in your car, and while we're talking, as Victor talks, I will tell you right when we get to the Disney sign on Western Way.
Oh,
I'll
this is
let you know when we
perfect.
get. Yeah, yep. Yes. Now the reception. I hope you're hearing me okay. That
Perfectly.
Victor was talking about. It's kind of controlled by Disney right now
Mm.
because Disney owns a lot of the property in this area, and they they don't allow the AT&T or the big phone companies to borrow from their cell towers for free. So we're waiting for a cell tower to be built, and that'll be great. That'll fix everything up.
Well, I will tell you that Oasis and Highland Ridge, they have very good reception. So, like you said, they got their own cell tower.
Exactly, exactly. It's all in the cell tower, and as we're driving, so we're passing right now um, Lake Hickory Nut on the left, and on the right side, uh, within a few months, we won't have to travel more than 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and we'll be able to go shopping at the newest Publix in
Yep.
Horizon West.
I have that on as one of my
Which is
new
pretty
yep.
neat. Uh,
Number 4 is my new grocery. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. That's where I'm going to be grocery shopping.
yep. Oh, okay. You're doing your points. Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
So
I'm skipping ahead.
Victor, what I didn't hear because I was waiting for you to let me in. Okay. Did you get your 4 points in?
No, not yet. Not yet. I got 2. They're an inventory
Okay.
builder,
So
and there's got a new
all
grocery
right.
store coming. They one of
All
the
right.
things
Keep
they do
going,
in
and then I'll chime in a little bit.
excellent. Okay. So number 5 is the views. If you see, one of the things I love about this community, and I showed it in the map, is Florida, but and those little baby wood cranes just knock me out. Aren't they great? So
Yep. It's pretty amazing.
yeah, so now I'm on to number 3. The landscaping is included in the HOA. While that community does have higher HOA fees, it also has terrific amenities, has a great community center. Pictures don't do it justice. Um, and I actually wasn't able to upload the pictures, so so I'll just say pictures don't do it justice. But the landscaping is included in the HOA, which for me, I pay 120 a month for landscaping because it's not included in my HOA. I wish it was. So let me see. Yes, and Tressa's saying they have great views of wildlife, sunset, and fireworks too.
Yes, absolutely. And you know what? I'm going to jot in. We're literally on Reedy Creek property right now. We just passed wild turkeys walking on the side of the road that we're on, which is pretty wild to see turkeys walking around. So you always hope that they're not going to build in certain areas, that nature will
Yeah.
continue, because you get. I mean, we lived in New York for many years. I saw wild turkeys back out in New Jersey, way out, going to the Poconos. We literally just saw turkeys 7 minutes from our house. So we're on literally on the Reedy Creek Independent District property right now,
Yes.
which Disney owns, and in about 30 seconds we're going to be at Flamingo Crossing. I already see the hotels in view of us right now. So if you're wondering how long it takes to get from our house to Flamingo Crossing, we're literally now 20 seconds away from those hotels. So and the shopping, the Target. Now it's an interesting Target because it's a Target geared to people on vacation and to the Disney College
True.
program. Yes, so it's a smaller Target. They don't have huge amounts of everything, but they try and have a good variety, including food products that are prepared for the cast members and if you're on vacation with your family. And of course, most importantly, they've got a huge liquor store. I don't know why they did that, but there's a huge liquor store attached to the Target. The Walmart,
Because people on
not the
vacation
Walmart.
and kids
Yes,
and
yes,
kids
yes,
in the program. Yeah, that's why they have a huge liquor store.
exactly. So, and there's a Walgreens, and the Walgreens has a huge liquor store.
Yep.
It's hysterical. But we're passing House of Go-Go, which is soon to open. We have Five Guys. We're passing right now. Wendy's and PDQs, Domino's, Pyology. There's a Ben and Jerry's.
Dunkin' Donuts. Yep.
It's Starbucks is open. There's a whole bunch of things that Firehouse Subs is here, and we just made the turn from Hartsog Road. We are on Western Way, and I already see Mickey Mouse. He is in view. Now we're going to give you our four things
Okay,
about
good.
living in Waterleigh.
Great.
So first one is the views are magnificent, and our view. Victor was right. I mean, it's a spectacular view. And in the map that Victor showed, which I will not give you privy to where we live, but in the map, I saw our pond in that map, and it's really beautiful. Victor posted pictures of the cranes with the little babies. Occasionally we don't get any huge alligators. We'll get a little one. We had a turtle lay eggs in our backyard. And yes, and it was on the conservation. Right now, we are passing under Walt Disney World, the most magical place on earth. So from our
I
home
see it.
to here, we are on Disney property right now. To the right of us is Animal Kingdom. To the left of us, if you were able to drive straight through, is Magic Kingdom. And so the cast members, they go over here. There's something called Cast Connections, which Victor knows about. He's got cast member friends. So you go into here if you have a cast member friend, and you get extreme discounts on Disney items. They do help the cast members out a lot when they want to buy things. So we're literally right here. And like I said, Animal Kingdom, we're looking, in 1 second, we're going to be able to see Expedition Everest. And it's straight ahead. So that's how quick you're by Disney. And that's another top priority. So that's number two. One, our view is amazing. Number two, we literally can go to Disney anytime we want. It's so close.
Yep.
Number three, the clubhouse, which you mentioned. There are three different clubhouses that we can go to currently. Ours is the main one in phase 2. That clubhouse has a very large pool with a splash area where the kids have this huge fountain thing. Kind of looks like a little bit like the water parks the Great Wolf Lodge or Coco Key, and then you've got, it's kind of like a kidney-shaped pool, I'll call it, and it's got barbecues where you could go and barbecue in the back. That's a section. There's a section that you can rent out for parties. It's got its own big room inside, and it has a nice gym. The gym is really nice, and the other phases have a little gym also. And in phase one, there's actually mini golf.
Oh,
There's tennis,
there you
special
go.
plaything for the kids. There's also a big green. Yes, yes, there's a big green with a, what's it called? The big white thing. No,
Ah,
where people sit under. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. So
yeah, yeah,
uh, they have a big canopy there where you could sit under it, get into the shade. It's really nice over
yeah.
there. So okay, it's peaceful. It's really peaceful. You don't hear any noises. And part of the reason in the house is that D.R. Horton and
That's my number
Victor,
2. Yeah.
it's block on block construction.
Yes.
I am a professional trumpet player. I play loud, extremely loud. So we'll vouch for it. Neighbors right near us. Thank goodness, up until this juncture, nobody has called the HOA on me or the police, and we've been living here 2.5 years. So I would assume that the double pane hurricane windows and the block on block construction, which is also cement filled, stops the sound from going out. Right now, on the left of us is Coronado Springs. So we're in Disney World right now. If you want to say, oh, when you pass the sign, it's not Disney World, well, we are in Disney World right now, for
Yeah.
sure. And so now, number 4, you talked about the landscaping. That is a definite plus. Everybody's house looks well manicured and taken care of. We have gone into other communities where
Yep.
we didn't see that. Now, we did live in New York, and we had our own gardener, and we paid for it. It probably cost us anywhere from $125, and depending on the seasonal cleanings, to $200. And then they charge you extra when they put down fertilizer, this and that. We don't do that here. We have sprinklers. All we pay for, that we pay on our own, that's not in the HOA, is the water that's used. And that's all water that's been used before. So it's not drinkable water, but they reuse the water, so at least they're not wasting the water. And as far as taking care of the sprinklers, that's all in landscaping. No headache whatsoever with sprinklers. And truthfully, in Florida, it's different than, if you're up north. We don't have to shut our sprinklers. They run all year round because we've had 90-degree heat this time of year also. So now I'll let you know where we are. We're literally by the Dolphin and Swan and the Swan Reserve, and the
Alrighty,
left turn World Drive that would take you to Magic Kingdom and Epcot. How many of you would be thrilled to be able to say, you wake up in the morning, I want to have coffee in the French Quarter, and not even think about it? Now, of course, we're retired. And, if you're working, I know it's a different story, but still, even if you're working, to be able to go to the parks in 10 minutes is an advantage, because to drive an hour of, yes, we're passing the miniature golf right now on the left, and on the right is Hollywood Studios. I mean, it's just, if you're really into Disney, if you're really into being here quickly, and you have, let's just say you work and you got done at 6 o'clock at night, and you want to come here on your way home, you make a reservation. And if you have an annual pass, I believe next month, after 2 o'clock p.m., you do not need a reservation to any park except Saturday and Sunday for Magic Kingdom. So we're going to be able to go at any time that we want. The Skyliner is to the left of us right now. and the beach club, the yacht and beach club. But you'll be able to go on to any Disney property, any park, without a reservation, as long as you're an annual pass holder. Literally, I believe it's in like 2 weeks, third week in April. So if you're working, you could just decide I'm going. Now notice how we're on Disney property, how much better the reception is. It's pretty incredible that it does that, but
Yeah.
that's the way life is. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
So, Victor, do you see any questions about Waterleigh that the people have that we might be able to answer?
Um, not up right now. No. No.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to kind of finish and watch what you're doing, and if
Okay.
anything pops up, I'll answer you. We're by the Riviera now. So there's only one thing I want to say as far as where we live. Uh, we've been here 2.5 years. It's been an amazing journey. For some people, it might be frightening to make a move like that. Alyssa and I had over 250 boxes. Uh,
Oh God.
we had to store our stuff. We bought an inventory home, which we got lucky with, because it takes a good year to build a home, and we were kind of homeless. We sold our home quickly, and with the inventory home, a designer designs your home. We've been very happy with what we have. We're not very greedy people. We didn't have to look at the design center. We were just glad to be in a home. And one other thing about Waterleigh, there are just two levels of homes. You've got the regular D.R. Horton homes, and you have the Emerald homes. We ended up getting an Emerald home because of logistics. Like Victor is saying, you want something downstairs for grandma or mom, depending on your situation. So in this home that we got, which is called the Kalen model, the downstairs has a half a bathroom, it's got a flex room, and it has a full shower, step-in shower, that's called the pool shower, the pool bathroom, which is a full bathroom, and the kitchen is on the first floor. And there's a dining room. So when mom comes in, and mom is 85 years old, the flex room has a pull-out couch. We bought a piece of furniture that we have the TV on, where she could put her clothing. We bought wicker boxes. This is the adventure room, so it fits. And mom has a place where we don't have to worry about her upstairs. The extra bathroom has a bathtub. An 85-year-old woman cannot step over a bathtub. You're just asking for broken hips, broken knees. Don't need it. So she has her own first floor, two bathrooms, luxury life. We don't bother her. She doesn't bother us. She's got her TV, and we don't have to worry about her constantly going up and down the steps.
Yep.
So it is an important thing to factor in when you're buying your home. And the Emerald homes they're a little more money, but they do come with amenities like a 3-car garage, a cement tile roof, which is guaranteed. I think it's 40 years. How could you go wrong with a 40-year roof? That's just an amazing feature. But I'm going to listen to you, Victor.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye. Well, that was really wonderful. I mean, I can't think of a better way to show you how close you are to Disney than actually driving it. So, the other thing that we hit upon is that the construction is block on block construction. That's my number 2. Um, there would be a lot of people who will say frame is just as strong, and that's what I have, block on frame. But the code in Miami is block on block. So if you're really concerned about hurricanes and the kind of weather we have here, then you would want to go with something that's block on block. Let me see. We got some questions coming in. Yeah, I think he'll live another 90 years. He'll have to replace that roof 2, 3 times. Okay, so my last one is, of course, location, location, location. That's my number 1. As I showed you in the beginning, and Neil pointed out, we're 10 minutes from Disney World. And I gotta tell you, also, y generally, you know, for my builder that I work with, having sold about a total of 20 of this builder's homes. Yeah, actually, it was 20. Last time I was there was the 20th time that I sold a home in total from that builder, and which is the highest. Honestly, I wish it was 2 or 300, but hey, um, I have a select group of customers. So it's the builder that I get the least complaints about. There's one builder I won't I that I have a lot of trouble with, but it's only in the construction side. After they move in, they're fine, but they leave the house with too many problems, one of my builders. Um, yes, Trisha's saying being able to get to a park or resort in the morning before having to start work would be amazing. I agree with you. Um, for me, I have the parks every night with the view from my house because I see the fireworks at night. And if you watch my channel, um, you'll see that. I'm going to show you one of the most popular models. I'm going to show a video right now. Trish, if you email me, I don't know if I have your email address, but if you email me, go to disneyatyourdoorstep.com. You'll find my email address. I'll set you up with, the 5 major over 55 communities in the area so you could see what the pricing is. The best priced one is my favorite. It's they start at about 350 and go up to 450. So it's a great community that way, price wise. And physically, it's only 6 miles to Disney, but right now, you have to drive around everything. So this is the Belmore model. This is one this is going to be priced at, this is 752 currently as of today. Anytime I mention prices, it's got a drop zone as you enter. It's got a full bath here, which, like we said, a step-in shower. I love the way this is working with my little picture down at the bottom. That's great. So this is price, everything that you see included. So the one thing about an inventory home is that when you get the price, that's where you start negotiating from. So sure, you might be able to get it a little lower. Last year, everything was being bid up ridiculously. But what they're really doing now, instead of reducing the price, they're giving you more incentives to close. For example, I wonder if I could pause this. Okay, they're giving you more incentives to. Oh, I'll cut that's good. They're giving you more incentives in closing costs, in the fees that you pay. So, they may even, in some cases, the builders are even doing prepays. So, um, your prepays are your insurance and your taxes because you have to prepay a year of insurance and taxes when you buy a new home. And sometimes they contribute to that. So it's all a matter of what they'll contribute when you close. But I saw this house and I said, "Wow, what a view!" But wait till you see what I show you. So here's a nice size full bedroom. The window was open, so I'm going to show you something in a second. I like the way they've set up this bathroom. There's a tub there and a step-in shower and a pretty good size walk-in closet. Pretty good size. So a tub and a shower is really nice to have. That's beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm just stunned by it. And the neighbor on the, on the right has a great, great lawn, but this it really does look like there's only like 4 feet of yard in the back. So, see if I can go back there and show you. There you go. Look at that. And it's all on a slope. So that's why this one is priced a little bit more effectively than the other ones. Um, I honestly, I think it's overpriced for the fact that you're not getting that much yard. But I wanted to show something as it was being done. Okay, so now the Emerald homes, and we're going to be done in about 12 minutes. The Emerald homes that Neil was mentioning, they're actually not going to be any more for a year, but there will be resales. And we could always make an offer on a resale, sometimes, so, and they're all throughout the community. So definitely that's available too. So if you go to my link that I have shared on this description, you could see what's really available. Or better yet, email me and I will, and I will definitely be able to set you up with a search. I'm going to now show you the Laurel model. Now, this is a 3-minute video. This is a 1-story, 3-bedroom. And let me see what kind of price we have here for them. Okay, so this one is priced at $513, but there is one on an end unit. It's an end unit, and it's $475, and it's already built. A couple of years old, but it's already ready to move in. So here we go. Block construction, of course. I love that little, I forget the name of what it's called, over the door. Always remember that homes look smaller. They look smaller when the walls aren't up. You would think the opposite was true, but they do look smaller. Transom, thank you. See, this is why I have you here, Spencer. That's it. Transom light, yes. So that would be your bathroom. 2 bedrooms there. That's the dual vanity of the bathroom. But this home would be priced at, this is a 3-bedroom, 2 full baths, 2-car garage. Now, whenever you see the garage in the back, well, that means you're not going to get much yard space. There you go. So there's your backyard space. So yes, you do have a covered lanai. But imagine this as an end unit. So this is priced at $513. Okay. But there's an end unit one, corner unit. So you get a lot bigger yard, and it's $475 right now. So just consider that. Yes, it's great to buy brand new. And another benefit of the buying brand new is they're paying down your closing costs. But, so if you're paying cash for a home, the closing costs are a lot less, but yada, yada, yada. Not everybody has that. So anyway. So I've got about 10 more minutes. I do like taking videos where I don't have to talk. That was much more fun. So there we have it. If you look in the back there, that house, that's what block on block looks like. Okay. So they've got, instead of having a wood on the second floor, that's all block. So it's a nice feature, especially for people who are concerned. People coming from Miami, that's what they want. Is lawn maintenance included? Yes, it is included in the HOA fees. By the way, the HOA fees on you're in the 250s per month, but you also get the lawn maintenance, which includes fertilizer and all that kind of stuff. Sprinkler system maintenance. They've got 2 clubhouses and fitness centers, which is really nice to have a fitness center there. There's hammocks for lounging, and we all need that because we have such rough days. We really do. And there's a fishing and observation pier, which I really think is amazing. It's a beautiful area there. And pickleball courts, tennis courts, and they also have a lifestyle director, which is really neat. So do we have any questions on this community? I've already showed the video of the Clearden model. I do like the Seacliff model. I might show you that video too. Well, here's one. Here's a video on the North Haven, which is the Emerald line. Now, this you'd have to buy something like this in a resale. Which is 5 bedrooms, over 3,900 square feet. It's absolutely beautiful inside. It's got this great oversized front patio, which I really like to see. And as you step inside, love this layout. Really do.
Yes, there are pools.
It's got a dining room
both clubhouses.
over here.
Actually,
One of my
there's 3
favorite
total.
features over there, which we'll go and look at in a second. But dining room on this side. The community has about 2,000 homes in total. With
This
most
is the
of
half
these
bath.
involved.
Hello.
I love the layout of this home. I really do. Here's your living room, family room, kitchen, nook, because you have a dining room over there. Here it's displayed with a gourmet kitchen, quartz countertops. In fact, this is the same countertop that I have in my house. I just love it. I have to find the name. I just love that countertop. There's my butler pantry. I love my butler's pantry. I don't have a butler's pantry. I feel so poor, but I also don't have a butler. Laundry room. Okay, we're going to be signing off in 5 minutes.
And
hey, Donna, how are you?
Over here,
Have the master bath. Look at that view. And here we have the master bedroom. Expansive walk-in closet. Yes, that is huge. I skipped ahead a little bit. And then this master bath, huge double shower. Here they have it set up with dual shower heads, but because this is a custom home, you can choose all the things that are in this bathroom. There's a lot of different options for you. Yeah, I like Disney too. And we're going to step out here and we'll go out to the second floor. I really do love this kitchen. I think it's just set up beautifully. Great color choices, if I do say so myself. And well, I'll tell you, this view is spectacular, and these homes really do come on the best lots available. And when we go out to the pool, I'll show you what I mean. But this is the flex space. I love how this house is laid out. Skipping look at this. A little bit. Right behind me is, and then oh, this always cracks me up. Really big shoe. Chair always cracks me up. We'll move ahead. There's Jack and Jill bathroom. But they all come on these beautiful lots. So anyway, so that's that one. So that home right now, that would be if something like that was available, it'd have to be in a resale model and in that community. I have a listing in Claremont that has a pool, has a terrific view, and it's priced at $596. So it's the difference is where it's located. Winter Garden comes at a different price point. But however, there's going to be a road that's going to connect that home to the Disney area, and that's supposed to be done in 3 years. So just something to think about. There's a difference in price point because it's always location, location, location. So does anybody have any more questions right now? Again, because I loved it so much. Anyway, anybody have any questions? Anything else that we can talk about here? Again, this is where the community is. This is Disney right there. You take Western Way to go home. You turn right onto Hartsog Way. And there you are at your community. It's one of the closest communities to Disney World that there really is. Now, there's several different communities surrounding Disney World. Um, when Where will I be next week? Oh, goodness knows. I haven't picked yet. I was hoping to do Dr. Phillips. Now, that's what I'm talking about. To, the north of or east of Disney, there's Dr. Phillips. To north of Disney, there's Windermere. Um, West is where we're looking at right now. So, I mean, there's a variety of different communities. South is what we talked about earlier, Davenport. There's a variety of different communities. So, the one thing that I do when I talk to customers is try to figure out, first of all, what your budget is. And if you're getting a loan, your budget is determined by your lender, not me. And one of the biggest mistakes I see people make is not figuring out their budget, before they go looking for homes. And it is the same thing as walking into Nordstrom's or walking into Ross Clothing. If you don't know your budget, well, you're going to get disappointed if you walk into Nordstrom's. But if you know your budget, you may say, well, I maybe have to go to Ross Dress for Less as opposed to walking into Nordstrom's. And it's so heartbreaking to see people looking at properties and thinking they're going to get it for half off. It's that does that, honestly, that just doesn't happen. That's only on reality TV. So, um always know your individual budget you beforehand. And because honestly, I hate when I see people getting, and that's why I um, pre-interview people before I start taking them out. Okay. Is there any new construction in Celebration? Yes, there is. And it's done by a very, very good builder. But I think they're going to be in for a little reality check when all the 1,000 homes with the 2 to 3,000 new residents open up, because that's going to mean another 1,500 cars, and there's only one exit out, and you have to pass a high school. So if everybody's going to work at 8 o'clock and the high schools are dropping off students, even now there's congestion. So I'm wondering if this was a very good choice the way they have plotted it out. But yes, there is new construction there, and it's a fine builder. It's a very good builder. But when we went to see them open it up, everybody was asking, was it only going to be one road? And it's one lane out and one lane in. So I'm concerned about that. So I always tell people, drive there and check it out when school is in, you know? So, does anybody else have any other questions? We're going to be signing off in another minute or so. While you're thinking of your questions, I'm going to play my fun commercial. Dude, what are you doing?
You said if I wanted to buy or sell a house in Central Florida that I should follow you.
On social media.
You got a link?
Buying or selling a home, visit celebratingflorida.com or follow me on social media. I love that commercial. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope I've given you a good overview. If you want me to set you up with a search, tell me your basic criteria, your price point, what you're looking for, what your basic needs are. I handle everything surrounding Disney World. Sometimes I go out a little further, but for the most part, everything surrounding Disney World. And email me and just tell me what you're looking for. Celebratingflorida@gmail.com is my best email address. And stay in touch with me. You can't start looking too soon. Honestly, can't. I mean, there's a lot of resources out there. Um, Sometimes, it's always good to check out what's available. Kissimmee. Absolutely. I've sold in Kissimmee. Kissimmee's great. There's a variety of different options right there. And as Stephanie is saying, please like button on your way out. Thank you. It's a good way of putting it. And subscribe to the channel. Yes. And I've also opening up, and I'm going to be announcing it, more next. I'm opening up a Facebook page called My Disney Lovin' Home. And it's going to be a group where we can post all about what individual things we buy and made and sell, and it's going to be everything. And do you think this room is going to be highlighted? Yeah, it is. So that's going to be My Disney Lovin' Home. I'm going to have that up soon. It's going now, but there's like one post. So anything you want to share about things that you love in your home, things you bought, things you want to buy, just it'll be up there. So thank you so much for watching today. I should announce where I'll be next week. I usually don't do it planning ahead. I know that in mid-April I will be in Dr. Phillips, and we're going to take a tour around. Once those model homes open up, and those are going to be incredible. And they haven't announced the prices there yet. So we'll take a tour around. We'll see all the shopping in the area, all the schools and everything like that. Okay. So thank you all for watching today. And I'll be signing off. Thank you. Making the dream of a Disney lifestyle a reality. I'm Victor Naraki. Contact me on Facebook @Naraki Realtor or my website, celebratingflorida.com. Thanks for watching Disney at your doorstep.